Okay, so where we left off, I was trying to get through the exploration of floor 1 before the end of last stream, but more and more people kept coming in. As Chiaki is saying, oh, you all came. So now I have an entire room full of people to talk to, and I'm like nuts to this. I'm not doing this super fast before the end of stream. Good timing. We didn't have to waste time gathering people. That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time. Well, there aren't many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues. Right now, the only thing I found out is... there's seriously no food anywhere. This ain't funny at all. I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. Yeah, that's not a good way to go out. Your birthday's on Friday, so it is on the stream day? Oh, good. Then I will get to say happy birthday actually on the day. Oh, wait, what did that say? Before that happens, why don't we, you know, the hamsters the Gundam carries around? I mean, he could have suggested eating one of the classmates, okay? Like, Sonia's being a little... You imbecile, what are you implying? I mean... I think that it was a semi-reasonable suggestion. I'm sorry! Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 Dark Divas of Destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire. But are the hamsters going to be okay without food? Are you planning on doing anything fun for your birthday, Colin? You getting together with people or family? It's always interesting to see what people do for theirs. But are the hamsters going to be okay without food? Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, the 4 Dark Divas of Destruction shall not lose a single hit point. I'm relieved to hear that. Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but... oh well, I suppose I should listen to what everyone has to say. Is it fine if Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports? Yeah, I don't mind. Rejoice, mongrels. I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about. Yes, our team's discovery is #1. We shall not lose. I think their priorities are off slightly. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I don't know, it's like it's been like so many of the girls have died, yet it seems like the balance is less off than I would expect. I guess because the first murder, like, it was 2 guys that died. Hello, Embers, welcome in. Thank you so much for the compliment. I'm doing well. Very sleepy, but I got my coffee. How are you doing? Okay, so... what was it? It was Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and someone else we're supposed to be giving... oh, and Nagito, I think, are giving the updates. So I want to click on everyone else first.
Yosh.
Okay, yes. Yes, no, I want to see if anyone else has anything to say first. Chiaki. When I realized she suddenly disappeared, I couldn't believe that she went to you, of all people. Damn, Kazuichi. And now everyone's gathered here all of a sudden. What's going on? You'd better not say that I lured everyone here. Well, it's not like that. But you look like you already knew this place was important, so you were totally casing the area. So, once someone is suspicious of me, anything I do will look suspicious to them, huh? What should I do? Maybe just kill him. Kill him. He hasn't been that helpful. He's being a dick, you know? Whatever. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but everyone's reports are important too. I should get this over with first. This ain't funny at all. There's seriously no food anywhere. Instead of talking about food all the time, how about you try to find the exit? Exit? Is it tasty? This chick, even the inside of her head is full of drool. Okay, let's start with Fuyuhiko because he is the best boy. For 6 days, nice. I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms similar to the ones on the second floor of Strawberry House. But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns. Also, like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in Strawberry House's lounge, there's a strawberry button on the phone in Grape House's lounge. Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those two phones to communicate with each other. That would be my guess as well. I already read that. So the pictures on the buttons show where each phone connects to. Yes, Hajime, yes, the pictures on the button. Why are you repeating what Sonia said? The pictures on the buttons show where each phones connect to. That's probably it. Then I guess Gundam? Oh shit, he was the one who said that he had the big thing. We should have talked to Nagito first. Now then, I shall present to you my discovery. I won't let you say such nonsense like I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said that there are ship parts in the Funhouse. I hope it's like a model kit or something. Could it be? Could it be? Kazuichi, and you lowly humans. Fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the overlord of ice and the destroyed world of death. Feast your eyes on this. Behold, a motor. It's a ship part. Based on its extremely small size, isn't that? Obvious! That's just a radio-controlled toy. Yokaro. Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as the result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because nobody ever bought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable. I'm not asking about that. You mean the ship part you found was just some radio-controlled toy?
Yay! Haha, you totally got tricked. I never said a single word about the ship being real. Stupid, idiot, moron.
Yeah, that's honestly about the right expression here. Looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset. It might be better if we leave him alone for a while. So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that the psychopathic, murdering, like, robotic bear who's trapped us in a death game on a remote island would possibly lie about a way to escape? So, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie, too. Yeah, they did dissect a Monokuma in the first game. I remember seeing, like, robot parts, but I don't really remember seeing, like a lump of Monokuma skin, you know? Like, I don't remember seeing the outer shell that they had seam ripped and thrown down or anything. I don't remember. It's because we've been playing this franchise for 10,000 years. That is such a long game. You'd still attempt to chow down. I mean, when you're desperate, right? Speaking of chow down, time for some coffee. Yeah, but our situation is getting so grim that I can't really focus on that right now. And Nagito, what do you have to say? I don't want to believe or trust or listen, but go ahead and talk anyway. Allow me to give you a brief report. Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as Whoa! That's unusual for him to say. Oh wait, are you about to say as so I mean not important at all?
どうしようもないね。
There we go. There we go. Like that was weirdly confident for Nagito. Yeah, which means it's not that important at all.
おい、こら。
Just hurry up and say it already.
えっと、
Well, it's about the 3rd floor of Grape House.
ほら。
Do you remember that what Monokuma said about a Monokuma archive on the 3rd floor? I actually tried to go there.
まったく。
Like the name suggests, there was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. It reminded me of those celebrities who build their memorial house in their hometown. Then it looks like we don't ever need to go there. Ever. Chiaki, you're the best. You're definitely the best girl. Nagito, put away your inferiority complex for just like 2 seconds, please.
実はさ、
Also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma archive. Wait, what? You didn't leave with that? A lost child?
俺、
Huh? Where did she go?
おい。
Hey, don't just hide. Come on out. Is it Monomi? There we go.
Hello.
So the lost child was you.
Right? That's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you all would react. It's okay. I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so poorly. I'm sad. It's so sad to get used to it.
Can you stop with the self-pitying, Monomi? She seems a little tense. Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monomi?
Yes. I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide everyone.
It's okay. Nobody, yeah, no one was listening to you. Don't worry about it. Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with. But I'm honestly happy that you're here, because now there's something for me to eat.
Wait. Huh?
Hey, are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat?
I'm expected to be food?
That was the last report, right? Then is it okay if I go now? Me at the end of every meeting. Yo, is it okay if I peace out here? Because I got shit to do and I don't really feel like standing around and listening to you guys anymore. Also, technically, with what's his face? Nekamaru. And his, like, soda dispensing eyes, or whatever the fuck it was. We got some calories, you know? We got some sugar. As long as his reservoir doesn't run empty, we'll be able to last for a little bit longer. And Nagito, or, Archfey equals Akane confirmed, yeah. This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse? The structure of the funhouse? Nobody can know. Too late, we all know! Well, I've come to a conclusion. The grape tower that we're in currently and the strawberry tower that we were in earlier, I think they're actually the same building. The 2 towers are in Rohan, or whatever the fuck the place is. It's been a while. It's been a while. Are the same building, you say? I see. What makes you think that? Their positions. Inside the strawberry house, Strawberry Hall is on your left when when your back is facing the elevator, right? But inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is facing the elevator, right? And so, if we think about it and put those two together, those 2 towers are the same building, and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind. Honestly, I was thinking that the 2 towers were adjacent and that the door led, like, I wasn't thinking about the fact that the patterning and, like, the light color inside the tower may be shifting. Oh no, your secret has been revealed. It's okay, he's got plenty more secrets where that came from. What, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same building? But that might be a possibility. Come on, take a look at that door. Isn't the strawberry image the same one that's on the elevator and the telephone? Then, in the same way, wouldn't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to?
なるほどね。
So what, like on top of each other? I was picturing it like more, think like a figure eight sort of thing, that it was two circles kind of touching with the door, connecting the two separate towers. But I think that they just mean that like depending on which way you come in from, it kind of triggers a certain like light set to come up. So if you come in from the strawberry side, it will have the red lights and it will have the green door sort of thing. But if you come in from the green side, it will have the green lights and the red door. So it just kind of flips the lighting scheme and locks the opposite side door from the one that you came in from. If that's the case, it would mean that Strawberry House is beyond that door with the strawberry image on it. As well as the opposite. The grape door that was at the Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning we opened the Grape Hall's door when we came in here.
だからさ、
Meaning depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry or Grape Tower.
きっと
Which means when you look at the other side of Grape Hall door that we used to come in here. Yep, the grape picture should actually be on here.
つうかよ。
And all we gotta do is confirm it, right? We can close that door from the other side. That might be impossible.
あ
Impossible? Why? It's like, where the fuck did the door even go in that previous picture? Like, we could see the hallway, but the door wasn't there and open. Like, did it, even though it has handles like we can see in the background right now, did they, like, Star Trek slide into the wall or something? Are you just scooching and getting comfy? Well, Hajime and Nekomaru were the first ones to enter the Grape Tower, right? Doors aren't real. What's wrong with that?
あのね、
When you two entered Grape Tower from Grape Hall, didn't it take a little while for the doors to open after you pressed the button? That is true, yeah.
ほらね、
So I just assumed. How'd you know?
と、
When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. It felt like there was something I missed when suddenly the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me. I mean, as a ghost, the door is the same as a wall. Very true. Very true. Inconsequential. Yep.
Oh?
The door automatically closed. And afterwards, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why?
きっと、
The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed so that only one can be opened at a time.
ほら、
I mean, if both doors are open at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a funhouse anymore, right? I mean, is it particularly fun right now? Then, the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you,
よう
was it because we opened the Grape Hall door? When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right? I
つ
mean,
うかさ、
very little about all of this makes any sense, but yes, I get what you're saying. Like, you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The color of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? Yeah, but we've already determined that that's just lights being shined on them. There's no way they're the same building. Now the question is, which mythical creature cannot get through a door unless they are invited through? Because only for those creatures is a door real. Yeah, my friends are doing a Buffy rewatch, and so there's a lot of like, you know, I'll be going to bed and it's like 1:30 a.m. and they've been watching Buffy, and then they have like all these questions about like, what about in a dorm situation? Does a vampire need an invitation to each dorm room, or just, you know, just the building itself? It's lots of those sorts of Well, like, what about if you are, like, in a housemate sort of situation? I'm like, guys, it's 1:30 in the morning. Oh, man. There's no way that it's the same building.
わからないな。
You didn't notice? There's just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light onto a white wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed. But then, what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too? Maybe the floor is just a screen and the picture is being projected from beneath the floor? In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture that was actually drawn on the floor.
わかったぜ。
Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right?
でも、
But this is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Test.
えっと、
For example, we should leave something behind here, and then we'll all go to Strawberry Tower.
ね。
And if it's still there, we can conclude that they're the same building, right?
へえ。
It's actually a fairly decent idea, considering it came from Nagito. You want me to stay then? No, we've already determined that it won't work if it's a person, Akane. No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that.
Huh?
Sensors. Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower walls and floors. Why can't you notice them? Because we are people and not a robot. I'm more surprised that you actually noticed them. My guess is that the sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower. And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew that there'd at least be something like that. Yeah, Agile, here we go. By the way, how good is that sensor's performance? It's quite high performance. It seems that it can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns. That is pretty intense.
なるほどな。
Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind.
なあなあ。
What about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot. Rude? Rude. Okay. This robot is fine, okay? I have a motor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart.
でも、
But if you're in sleep mode, that functionality will come to a stop too, right? Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensors won't detect it, but... Do you need to go so far to test it? I won't tolerate any robo-prejudice. Exactly. I mean, why wouldn't you put something... Like, you can leave literally anything. You can drag something in from the other room. Like, why on earth would you put something valuable, like a person, in there to test it? Like, leave a hat, you know? Yeah, sorry. You're right. And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again, or if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state. I don't blame you. It is far too dangerous, even as an experiment. It is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics. No, the laws of robotics are something different. It's like, just take off your bow and leave it in the room. Like, you've got accessories that you can leave behind. Then why don't we just use this? My student handbook. I'll leave this handbook here and we'll all move over to the Strawberry Tower. And if by chance the handbook is still here, we can safely say that the two towers are the same, right? You're right. Let's try this. We left behind Chiaki's e-handbook right away. And then we left Grape Tower and made our way to Strawberry Tower. Okay, I assume I'm supposed to go towards them because that's the direction that I was facing. My dog behaves like a fox, being really mischievous, but he's really nice to everyone. He walks like a horse or a cat, like he is a dog and his movements are another animal. I have heard funny stuff about like a fox is cat software running on dog hardware.
No.
This reminds me, does Coach Nekomaru still get hungry? I mean, he's a robot now. I mean, you can just ask him. It might be a little rude, but you can ask him. Sleep mode is convenient, but while I'm sleeping, I'm utterly defenseless no matter what happens. Even I'm a little worried about being left alone in that state. I think there was somebody else behind you. Yeah, Monomi is over there. We'll save her for last.
つうかよ。
Including Nekomaru's functions, Monokuma sure does have a lot of useless technology. But still, Monokuma looks like he's pretty high-tech himself. Okay. I hate the shape of this room. It makes it so hard to tell, like, who I've talked to. I can't believe he has such a high-quality sensor and created such an elaborate setup. Well, it's not like this is something new. This whole time, Monokuma has been doing a lot of intricate stuff. Get out of the way.
おかしいですわね。
It seems that you are all being quite rude to Nekomaru. Have you never heard of the 3 laws of robotics? I have, and it doesn't really have anything to do with humans not hurting robots. It's all about robots not, like, hurting or fucking up with humans. The 3 laws of robotics? I'm not familiar.
よーし。
Very well, I shall explain. If this continues, I will feel just awful for Nekomaru. But I think it's best if we head towards Strawberry Tower for now.
はい。
Huh, you're right. Then let us discuss this in greater detail later. It's like, I might have said that, but I lied. I'm going to try to explore the rest of this tower before we go back to Strawberry Tower.
Huh?
It's better if we just hurry up and check it out. Let's go. Nope. I don't think that this is going to do anything because I'm pretty sure that downstairs is where we had checked to begin with. But we were able to check... Did we talk to Chiaki yet?
ねえねえ。
After traveling from Strawberry Hall to Strawberry Tower, if the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the 2 towers are the same building. Yes, yes. Okay. We are going to try to check upstairs before we talk to Monomi. We already know this. He will never go to a story point unless dragged to. There might be items, and I know that there won't be in this game. But you really want me to just leave something unexplored when there could be the best weapon in the game? Or like, you know, a strength tab or something?
どうかした？
God damn it. God damn it. I'm like, there could be Monokuma dolls up there. Hey, why'd you create such an ugly looking building?
Like I said, it wasn't me. Well, you know, it already existed back when it was an attraction at the amusement park. But Monokuma's the one who modified it like this. It's all his fault.
You make it sound so easy. How much time and energy did he put into modifying a building like this? Okay, so nothing else to do. We're being forced over here. I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's Wart. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not familiar with the reference that she's making there. Toad's Wart. What is she talking about? I'm glad I'm not the only one who's confused. It doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. It seems like it's moving very slowly. If so, the 2 houses might be surprisingly close. I didn't say it was bad, I'm just stating a fact. Very true, very true. If the 2 towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Really, it would just be like the length of the hallways and like part of the connecting room that the elevator is in. It's like 50 feet. All right, let's head over to Strawberry Tower. Are you going to be a little bitch and not let me go upstairs? There's a Monokuma doll up there. We saw it. Let me get it. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, 10,000% they're getting the most out of certain pieces of hard asset. Is it worth talking to everybody? You know that they're just gonna tell me to go to the place. Okay, we're gonna talk to Fuyuhiko because he's the only decent one. Creating this complicated building just to make us kill. Doesn't make any sense. See, that wasn't telling me just to go over there. Now I have to talk to everybody. Oh, come on. Fuck you. Isn't this elevator actually moving extremely slow? I know, you said that before. We were talking about that in the elevator. God damn it.
Oh shit!
This is the sort of bullshit that I expected everyone to be saying. I was surprised that Fuyuhiko actually had some other dialogue.
ですね。
The 3 laws of robotics are laws that every robot must follow. It consists of 3 laws that strive for safety, obedience, and self-defense. What? She's explaining this all of a sudden? I mean, she wanted to say it before and you just kept putting her off.
つまり、
The first is safety. Human safety.
よろしいでしょうか。
In simple terms, the first law stipulates that robots may not harm human beings. That is accurate. The second law is obedience. Robots must obey any order given to it by human beings. I think so? The third law is self-defense. This one is the one that I'm more kind of about. You know, I'm not an Asimov fan. I haven't read any of his books. I'm only familiar with it through other works and other pieces of media. As long as it does not violate the previous 2 laws, a robot must protect its own existence. That does actually sound familiar when phrased like that. Why does Sonia know so much about this?
Hold on. That explanation is too insufficient. Let your teacher expand upon that. Ah, now I can finally act like a teacher. I shall reclaim my dignity right here, right now.
What are you guys talking about? Now's not the time to talk about that stuff. Let's head over to Strawberry Tower.
では、
You are right. Perhaps we shall discuss this matter at some other time.
Yeah, let's hurry.
I'm already used to being treated like this. That's right. I'm no longer down about it.
I mean, that doesn't seem accurate. No, I wasn't trying to click on the camera. I was trying to click on Monomi, but my reticle won't go any lower. There. Hey, why'd you create such an ugly-looking build? Oh, wait, it's the same... Yeah. Okay. Let's go follow the stupid plot line instead of letting me go get collectibles. Now then, let's see what result awaits us. Have you fiends made up your mind? Don't forget to pray to your god.
It's like, ew, plot.
Exactly. Well, it's not like I have a god to pray to anyway. I already know. God has been wiped out by my very own hands. If you press the button to this door, you should be able to enter Strawberry Tower.
ねえねえ。
Then I'll press it. It'll be very interesting if, like, the e-handbook is, like, crushed or something. You know? Something that shows that there is, like, something happening in the room beyond just the lights changing. The only plots I want are the ones in farming minigames. I actually... Wait. Step aside, you fiends. Oh, what? Emissary. Emissary of evil. In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through! Supernova Silver Fox Sandy! Yeah, it pressed the button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Wow, amazing. Your hamsters are truly skilled.
I see. Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise. I do find it interesting that he called her the Dark Lady, because I do have my suspicions about Sonia. I think out of the girls, she seems the most suspicious. Not that there's many girls left. Because I don't want the traitor to be a girl, because it's just following the same pattern as the first game. But also, it's only like, it's a 50-50, right? Like, you only have 2 options. And by that I mean if it's one of the girls or one of the boys. Like, you only have 2 options here. Amazing. Truly amazing. You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them. Aww. That is, I think, the cutest thing you've done, Gundam.
Huh?
You don't need to bother making your hamster press it. I mean, who do you think the trailer is? Or the traitor is? I actually don't have a fucking clue. This game, I feel, is pretty good about being opaque at things sometimes. I feel that Sonia is the most suspicious out of the girls, and actually I feel like Kazuichi is kind of suspicious out of the boys. Mainly just because he's flying under the radar. Like, he's not really doing a lot, he's not super zany. You know, he's just kind of there. So that's why I find him a little suspicious. I love Gundam's hamsters. The hamsters are definitely better than Gundam himself. He is a little irritating. I'm not super fond of the boys in this one. I feel like Fuyuhiko is the only boy that... He's my best boy because he's the only one that I can stand for more than 3 sentences. We stand Nagito. That he looks like a marshmallow, but he is twisted. It would be nice, like, I wouldn't mind Nagito so much if he constantly wasn't like, I'm just the worst. I'm trash, and my opinion is for nothing, but I'm still going to inject myself into this trial and make things way more complicated than they need to be, and try to get you killed. For kicks. Just as I thought, it's taking a while to open. He's just an insecure girlfriend. I do want to ruffle his hair, though. Like, it looks very soft. You know? Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that it's nothing, or that nothing is moving inside the tower, and then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. Oh, look over there. The moment we set foot inside the Strawberry Tower, Sonia raised her voice. When I looked where she was pointing, it's there. The handbook. Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook.
Huh?
If the handbook that Chiaki left in the Grape Tower is here, then that means... Yes, it means the thing that we've just spent the last half an hour talking about. Yeah. It seems that we've confirmed it. Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending on whether you enter from the Strawberry Hall or the Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. Then that door over there with the grape image on it. It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Cookie. Highly appreciated. But it also means that we have no idea where the exit is. Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. I mean, it would be a very disappointing escape room if you figured it out so quickly. Well, anyways, I'm surprised. I can't believe that you already uncovered a secret like this. It's because Chiaki is like the only fucking person who works in this place. Everyone else is like, oh no, I don't really know what to do. And Chiaki's like, okay, I've practiced with Professor Layton. I know what to do. I think you'll understand the motive of why Mikan did it. Actually, I can't remember. Like, to me, the issue is that, like, we know that Hiyoko stumbled into the murder, right? Like, she wasn't a target. Hiyoko came to the music venue to put on her kimono. So she ran into Mikan and Ibuki. But something that she saw, or just being there at the same time, it was like a motive of opportunity, but they didn't explain it. They didn't really say why Mikan did what she did. And so I was really frustrated that like all they needed to do was just say like it was a motive of opportunity, you know, like she was there and so Mikan took her swing, right? So I was a little frustrated that they didn't explicitly say whatever. I also thought the way like her execution was stupid as fuck. Yeah, the gamer is more active in this group than the others, exactly. Okay, as expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through for us.
ですが
However, why was this building designed so strangely? There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a funhouse. That's all the reason Monokuma needs.
Who are you again?
I'm Minami. Why did you forget about me?
That reminds me. Whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement?
Huh?
What do you mean? Yeah, the morning and night announcements. What time is it? Hajime, help us. You're like the only person who keeps solving the case. Stop playing Subway Surfer. Like, Hajime, please help us. You're the only person who does anything, but we're still going to accuse you like 16 times of actually being the murderer in this case, even though it's physically impossible that you possibly could be him. Yeah. It's like we have proof that we didn't see the movie that the killings were based off of until after the killings happened. We're still gonna accuse you. Oh my fucking god. According to my internal clock, it is already past 10 p.m. I'm like, oh man, internal clock. Is this what it's like to be neurotypical? Like you actually notice the passage of time? Huh? Is it that time already? Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement?
Allow me to answer. Every single day up until now, I have consistently let you know when it's morning and night on this island. You know, when you could go outside, when you had a window, so it wasn't really necessary. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life. Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock? Oh, well, it's totally true that I'm pretty, but...
Hey, what are you trying to say?
For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside and there's no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. I would say that it matters more than, like, when you have no concept of the passage of time, having the announcements is even more important. Admittedly, there are clocks in both the Strawberry and the Grape Tower, but the fact that they've played up Mekamaru and his internal clock so much means that time fuckery is going to be extremely important in this next case. It's not me, I have evidence and an alibi. Okay, bitch, well you guessed wrong like 3 times, so you die. Yep. Yeah, that's the Danganronpa logic. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah. Plan just used Nekomaru as a fucking clock. Yeah. I feel like his clock is gonna get fucked with, or like something is gonna happen with time in this one. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement.
What's wrong with him? I mean, like, there's just so many things, Fuyuhiko. Somehow also Ace Attorney logic. I think it's less important. You shouldn't put any reliance on time anyway. Time is just an agreement between people, you know? Well, if there's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges. Even if I don't look at the clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyways.
And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that.
What kind of gamer are you? What kind of gamer is sleepy at 10 p.m.? Fuyuhiko is my best boy. He is the only boy that I can tolerate. I don't mean like in general, I mean in this game. Since we don't have any food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's just decide our room assignments. Room assignments? Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should decide who's going to stay in which house. Why don't we make things simple and split them up between the boys and the girls?
Hi.
Yes, let us do that.
Ah.
That's a bummer, but, well, I guess it makes sense.
これも因果律の定めか。
Then, ladies first.
さあ、始めようか。
Now then, kittens. Choose which house you would like. First of all, don't call me a fucking kitten. Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is going to strain my eyes. I also would have picked the Grape House. It is... While technically Strawberry House is cuter, the Grape House is a lot more tolerable. No, because someone's gonna get the garbage room, and it's gonna be you, most likely. Of course we're gonna end up with the shit room. We're lucky that we have a room, and we're not just being forced to sleep in the lounge. Then the men shall have the Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion. Also, each house had guest rooms of varying quality, right? Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms?
とりあえずよ。
And we need to decide those next, huh? But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? And then 1 guy will be left over. Then that means there's only one appropriate way to settle this. Appropriate way? Rock, paper, scissors, of course. Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun. Are you really gonna make me play this? Okay. And the results? Sorry. I ended up winning so easily. Just tie him up and chuck him into the lounge, okay? Janken fun! Yeah. That's right, I totally forgot that Nikita was the ultimate lucky student. So I take 2nd place. That's fine. I was getting bored of always being on top. Gundam, phrasing. It's decided. You 2 will get a deluxe room. Now then, regarding the 3rd winner. It's me! I'll be resting in the standard room. God, why won't someone kill him already, right? The funny thing is that multiple hymns have spoken since you said that, or since you were typing that, and really, I would agree with most of it. Shit keeps talking about hope. Yeah, absolutely, Nagito. I'm like, please somebody put a muzzle on him. Me and Kazuichi are next. So I get a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than rooming with someone. Thanks. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest it. I knew we were gonna get stuck in the fucking lounge. It's also, I feel like if I was actually in this situation, I feel that one of the people in the nicest room would have to share with the person who doesn't get to pick. You know, like the 6th person would end up bunking in, although admittedly, I guess for safety, because, you know, all the murder and everything, they don't want 2 people to a room. Okay, never mind. So we have to sleep with the ladies. There's still a room there. That also would make sense if, like, the ladies were like, okay, we will pick one person to come and stay on our side, sort of thing, whoever they feel the most comfortable with. But still. Hey, how about you Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well? Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe rooms, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms. Interesting. Huh? Why did you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over.
そうじゃなくてよ。
It's good enough for me. You guys might think that it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home. So there is a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them. Very kind of you, Sonia. I am actually quite impressed that somebody offered. Huh?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
あらら
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's dangerous. The Hajime might be the traitor, you know?
あの
What are you saying?
Sonia-san?
What am I... Huh?
だからさ
We haven't doubted Hajime at all. See, this is why the girls are better in this game. Poor Akane and Sonia beloved.
つうかさ
Even I don't think he'd try to trick us. Like, the girls have noticed that we're the only... Like, that Hajime is the only person fucking doing anything in the trials. Nah, dog, you go to your room, Kaz. Kaz, I get to stay near your waifu. Yeah. This is one of those things where you're kind of like, okay, ladies, let's go. Like, let's go to our section and hang out. You, like, you know... Everybody links arms or whatever, you turn over your shoulder and you give like the most shit-eating grin to Cass. That's the play there. If we're separating the guys and the gals, can't a girl just kill the other two and not have the bodies be discovered? True. Like 100% true. Although the downside of that is that if that happens, then people are going to be like, hey, how come we haven't seen like Sonia and Akane for a really long time? And then it's going to be very obvious that the one girl remaining killed them. So it's like you could, but I don't think it would, you know, it would be a little too obvious. It seems that you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious. Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that? You're really gonna say that? I am actually a little with Kazuichi on this, because Nagito was the one who fostered that suspicion. Nagito's like, oh man, that Hajime is pretty shifty, right? And he's like, I never doubted Hajime at all. Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms. Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. Why would you feel bad about it? Like, literally no one is using it. It's empty. Go ahead, take it. Akane doesn't want it. She had her chance. Yeah, Nagito tried to kill someone before the first trial. He is the most shifty person here. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep. Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today. It, like, doesn't make any sense. You're just a bitter bitch, okay? And so, like, honestly, Kazuichi is driving me a little bit insane here. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that Teruteru is gone because he would have driven me, like, more insane. But the issue is that, like, Kazuichi is coming off very much like one of those guys who, like, he feels really, like, entitled. You know? It's the shit where, like, oh, like, because I feel a certain way and I'm like this certain sort of person, I don't trust like other men around the ladies here. Like he's projecting so fucking hard. I don't like him. I mean, to be honest, in this situation, Hajime is really suspicious. He doesn't remember a damn thing about himself. Very true. Like that is suspicious, but everybody is afflicted with memory loss. So like it would be a little, like, I would feel bad, like, penalizing somebody for not remembering something when everyone doesn't remember something. You know, Hajime just doesn't remember a little bit more. And I can't remember the other thing I was going to say. Oh, but also the way that he's, like, acted since then, like, since we've been here, that would give me a certain amount of comfort. How do you somehow feel more entitled than a Yakuza and a princess combined? True. Very true. I feel like Fuyuhiko got some good character development, though. Yeah, Fuyuhiko is definitely the best. And so all the guys, except for me, ended up staying in the night on the second floor of Strawberry House. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed in the second floor of Grape House. Jeez, just as I thought, I was forgotten. Well, I'm used to it after all. So, this is the second floor of Grape House. Choosing Grape House was definitely a good decision. Oh, what do you mean? You see, Strawberry House is a quadrilateral, but Grape House is hexagonal. That means this place is far more spacious. It is quite a good bargain. For a princess, you sure do think about petty stuff.
I'm so sleepy. The deluxe rooms are 2 rooms at the far back, right? Is it okay if we go already? The 2 rooms at the front are the crappy rooms, right? Hajime, you use the room next to the lounge.
では
So the standard room across from the lounge will remain unoccupied.
お茶の子さいさいです
I shall prepare nameplates for our rooms later. I shall also include portraits of everyone's face. Thanks, Sonia. It's very helpful. You don't really need to draw our faces, but the nameplates might be a good idea.
おやすみ
And good night. Like, wait, before everyone sleeps, you have to let me check the rooms for a Monokuma doll. It'll be awkward once you've already claimed the room. Let me just peek first. After reaching the limits of her sleepiness, Chiaki staggered over to her deluxe room.
ごきげんよ
Now then, I shall retire for the evening as well. Good night, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. After exchanging good nights, everyone went to their guest rooms. I should get some sleep too. I think I was assigned the crummy room that's next to the lounge. Nuts to that. We were not... Really? You're gonna block everything? Is everything blocked here? Why is there, like, keep out tape on, like, these weird corner bits? So strange. Okay. We're gonna check the lounge. I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to go into any of the girls' rooms. Let me explore, you goddamn monster. God damn it. Magino peeping into the girls' rooms. I just want to know if there's mono coins in there. I'm assuming if we talk to people, I shouldn't, yeah. I shouldn't bother people. Can I go into this one? There's nobody in here. God damn it. Terrible game. Yeah, I watch enough horror or anime that this very much feels like, you know, you should see some, like, kitsunebi, like, glowing in the corner. We're gonna get haunted. Staying in that room has to be important to the plot, 100%. This is a surprisingly shabby guest room, because there was, remember, comments that the soundproofing and airflow was not particularly good in these rooms either. So we may be able to, like, overhear something. It's a little cold in here. The draft coming from the door is making me hungry. What? What? But I shouldn't be talking like that. For now, I need to endure it no matter what. So us and Akane are going to hear something that the others aren't. Exactly. Or even just us, because, like, if something happens in the lounge, we're adjacent to it and in a room with bad soundproofing. So it could be something like that. No matter what happens, I definitely will prevent a killing from happening. Will you, though? Will you? The deluxe rooms are soundproofed? Yep. So that's why, like, Akane being across the hall, if, like, because we're adjacent to the lounge, there's a chance that we might hear something that the sound wouldn't make it kind of across the hall, that we would just hear it through, like, the adjacent room. I won't let Monokuma get what he wants. Oh shit, I actually used to know Morse code, but I've lost, like, all of it. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother figuring this out. This concludes the Monokuma Theater Morse Code Edition. Or we can hear Akane getting murdered. Hopefully not. If another fucking girl dies, like, this is very unbalanced. It's morning already. Now that there are no Monokuma announcements, I don't feel like my usual self anymore. There should be a clock in the lounge. I should head over there and see what time it is. Yes, if you happen... Thank you, Schwenkman. By the way, hello. Good morning. If you happen to know offhand what the Monokuma, like, Morse code thing said, I'd love to know what it said.
I was just like, I don't feel like looking. I'm like, it's 9 a.m. I'm not looking up what it said and trying to translate it. My popcorn is untouched, this Monokuma theater says. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have popcorn kernels. I should make some popcorn as a snack. Be sure to drink your Kumatin. Did it really say that? It's quite the reference. Okay, now... yeah. I guess not knocking on people's doors first thing in the morning is polite. Yes, I have my decoder. Nice. This is what it's interesting. 9 a.m. It's later than I'm used to waking up, but I guess it still counts as morning. Okay, judgy. 9 a.m. is a perfectly reasonable time to get up if you're not working or going to school. Now then, what should I do? In this kind of situation, panicking will accomplish nothing. It might be better if I spend time like I normally do for as long as I can. Fucking Christmas Story reference in a game that the youth playing probably wouldn't even know what that means, right? I was like, that's quite the reference. I can't even remember if the be sure to drink your Ovaltine in A Christmas Story, if that was like a reference to something else. Like, I know it was like the secret message on the show in that, but I couldn't remember if that was like a real thing that a show of that time period actually had. If you get what I mean. Like, I'm not sure if Christmas Story was like presenting because Christmas Story was probably made in the 80s, I think, and it was set in the 50s, so I'm not sure if it was like a real thing that a show in the 50s had done. Just a reference to commercialism? Gotcha. It might be better if I spend the time like I normally do for as long as I can. I should find someone to talk to, or it might be a good idea just to stay in my room and conserve energy. Oh, are we getting an actual dating period? Oh my god. I didn't think that we were going to have any more dating. Is this the same picture? There's an old portrait hanging on the wall. Izuru Kamakura. Yeah, it's the same person. How do I pronounce this name? No, why is this portrait even here in the first place? It's a grape themed photo. Okay, yeah, the strawberry button connects with Strawberry House. It won't let me actually call anyone though. Now you can go into any room you want. Time to check every room for a Monokuma doll. And we have to get over to Strawberry House. Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff. Let's play after we get out of here. Schwankman, you lied to me. You lied to me. Can we finally date Fuyuhiko? We better be able to. I have been trying to date him since the very beginning. I was a hipster before it was cool. Nothing really to interact with here. I'm not seeing a Monokuma doll. Okay. Why is there a door in here? I suppose maybe, I guess it's just a bathroom, but I didn't notice one in any of the other rooms. I'm not seeing a Monokuma doll. Okay. Akane, are you still asleep? Oh, it's you. Is it morning already? Nope, we just wanted to see what was in her room. It's interesting that we can go into Sonia's room, but no one else's. It's very interesting. I fell asleep. Yeah. Okay, can we go upstairs now? The way that this is flashing, where it's like off mostly, and then every now and then a Monokuma comes up. This reminds me of one time at a previous job. They decided to decorate for Christmas, but they didn't really have, like, there was no budget for Christmas decorations. There was nothing in the office that we could use. People basically just brought their reject Christmas ornaments from home that they didn't really want anymore. So somebody brought in some Christmas lights, and it had, like, the blink, you know, like when Christmas lights have, like, the blink bulb or whatever in them. And for some reason, the way that these blinked is that it was off for like 10 seconds, and then it would blink on for like 1 second, and then it was off for 10 seconds. So it was mostly not even lit up. And so we were joking that the way it felt was like nothing, 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 Christmas, nothing, 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 Christmas. It was the saddest Christmas decorations you've ever seen. Okay, so I think that Monokuma dolls can be out here. So that's why I do want to kind of just walk around and see things. Okay, there's the camera. Okay, I guess we check this out. So this is the Monokuma archive that Nagito was telling me about. Apparently there are no clues that might be useful for escaping this place, but in the future it may be necessary to know about the enemy. It's kind of like, I feel like we have to click on all these pictures to see if any of these classifies as like a Monokuma doll. Seem like any of them are. In the case. Okay, and now we've checked the entire room. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Monokuma dolls or anything. So we're gonna start at the door. We're not gonna click on the monitor or the surveillance camera because they're never anything. We're gonna go clockwise around the room. This book is here. Deep stories that really happened and will probably make you cry. All 1,000 volumes of That Love by Monokuma. I should pretend I never saw this. It's probably a good instinct. This bookshelf has worldwide bestseller, The 10 Killing Commandments, Monokuma's personal guide to success and happiness. Somehow I've suppressed my urge to throw it on the floor and put it back on the bookshelf. Yeah, I think it's just the shelves in here that you can interact with. There doesn't really seem to be anything else. I suppose I could click the button and make sure. Okay, so we did 1, 2, this is the one now. Let's see what's on this bookshelf. Monokuma's Cute Needy Diary, Volume 1. What is this? Is this Monokuma's diary? Has that guy been keeping a diary this whole time?
Greetings. I'm the Monokuma in charge of Monokuma. I'm the only one who looks good in a fresh salmon jacket. Anyways, it's still pretty recent, but I've made a tremendously huge discovery, and I shall share it with you guys starting now. First, squat like you're sitting in an invisible chair and put your hands behind your thighs. Then hold that position as you raise your thighs. If you keep raising higher and higher, don't you think you'd start floating higher and higher into the air? You would, right? Right?
No, that's kind of like lift yourself up by your bootstraps logic. Like, it's not possible.
Isn't this amazing? Isn't this a revolutionary discovery that'll cause a reform in traffic laws? Nope. But I can't do it. I don't have thighs.
Bummer. Looks like there are still several volumes to this diary, but what should I do? And Dev's got a patches, yeah. What's on this bookshelf? Monokuma's latest work. There's no way my little sister is this incompetent. Does that mean Monomi? Don't tell me he writes articles when he's bored. Despair Boys, Monokuma's Successful Youth Edition. What a shitty title. I assume that's making fun of, like, Ultra Despair Girls. Famous Monokuma Quotes, Volume 1. Here's one. Or here's one free massage ticket. Of course you're the one who's going to give him the massage. However, if you keep using the free massage ticket, you'll eventually master the massage fist. Never underestimate the power of the massage fist. It will impress Kempo masters around the world. I'm just curious as to what's in the final dead room. I'm guessing Nagito will be crazy enough to figure that out. Yeah, like I'm very hesitant to like click on that room or whatever because I'm afraid it's going to kickstart the story in certain ways. That's basically it for Grape House, right? Because there was really nothing. Let's take a better look at the map. Yeah, so there's nothing on floor 3 here. But floor 2, I mean, like, for the rooms that we could check, there was nothing. I said it's very weird that we could just go into Sonia's. But we can go down to the first floor and talk to Sonia, at least. Then we're gonna need to cross over to Strawberry House, because we know that there's a Monokuma over there. Where's the stairs? Right in front of us, okay. Would you like a hidden Monokuma hint? Is there one in Grape House that I missed? Why is it black? It wasn't normally black, was it? I am still not used to Nekomaru's new appearance. There is! Yes, please, go ahead to give me a hint for that. It's funny, because there's so few places for it to, like, hide. Okay, just chilling around for that hint before we go over to Strawberry House. There was one in the Monokuma archive? Let's go take another look. It's like, I was suspicious that there would be one there because there were so many Monokumas, right? But I thought I clicked on everything. It's like, is it the floor? One up by the ceiling or something? Let's see one up by the ceiling. Yeah, I tried clicking all the paintings. Oh! I clicked that! No, wait, that's the... okay. Yeah, I tried clicking all the paintings. I even tried clicking those. Oh, is it behind the statue? There seems to be a... tricky. Very tricky. Thank you for that. I'm like, wait a second, there seems to be a weird shadow with this one that isn't with this one. That was way more hidden than they usually are. Oh yeah, I suppose we should check our pet to see if we need to clean up. Oh shit! Let's give you some presents. You can have anything that we have a duplicate of. There we go. Ah, yes, the fear of letting my Tamagotchi die. Pretty sure I still have my Tamagotchi. I remember the last time that I found it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play with this again. And I think it was like 15 minutes before I was like, nope, just don't, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Okay. We'll talk to people as we go around, but we know that the other one is in the standard room. Of course you'd be surprised by this metallic body of mine. However, I'm still me. I hope we get along like we did before. Did we particularly get along before? Oh good, Nekomaru's not in his room. We can raid it and get that Monokuma doll now. You already have a handheld device to waste time on? Yeah. There. Now we never have to think about that again. We don't have to remember that it's there. Oh yeah, I suppose there is like a bathroom back here or something. Okay. Yeah, Nagito. Hi. Yeah, I think that there's nothing else really to do. Welcome, Hajime. Why are you welcoming me? Because you're staying at Grape House. For some reason, you seem like a guest. If I offended you at all, I apologize. No, there's no need to apologize. Oh yeah, while we're at it, I should let you know our room assignment. The deluxe room at the back, towards the lounge area, is my room. Across from that is Gundam's room, and Nekomaru is in the standard room next to mine. Next to Nekomaru's room is Kazuichi's room, and across from that is Fuyuhiko's room. Of course, we're using the portrait Sonia drew in place of nameplates on our door, so even if you don't remember, it'll be okay as long as you use that as a sign. I didn't know that she drew portraits for the guys. For a princess, Sonia's very diligent. Drawing a portrait of a lowly human like me. I might drown from such an undeserved honor. Sonia's merciful heart might be ultimate level 2. Even in this situation, he still acts like this. That was the 5th one? Yeah, provided that I didn't miss any. That's the downside of not being able to go back to our cabin, is that I can't actually keep an eye on and monitor kind of what I've done. So who do we want to romance? Unfortunately, well, I guess it's going to be finding Fuyuhiko, right? He's the best person left. He was the best person anyway, him and Peko. And we've already romanced Chiaki and gotten all of that. The only other person that we were really working on was Mahiru, which, you know, a little too late. So now we go and romance Fuyuhiko. Oh, is he not in his room? Oh, he is. We just barged in. We're being very forward. How much longer do we have to stay in this place? I feel like it's gonna make me rot to death. Yes, we're going to invite Fuyuhiko to hang out, finally. Yeah, sure. That doesn't sound awful. Ooh, little flirt there.
I spent our time today talking to Fuyuhiko. Looks like Fuyuhiko and I grew a little closer. Yes, we would like to give him a present. We have some sort of mafia movie. Where is it? It also sucks that we have like 300 monocoins, but there's no way to cash them in here. No, not that. What was it called? Was it Another Battle? Yeah, the first in a series of Yakuza films. Yeah, we can be gay with the Yakuza boy! He looks like a Stardust kind of guy? Well, huh? Okay, let's give him this.
Oh?
I see, so you're giving that to me? That's pretty considerate. You'd make an awesome underling. And then the romance, right? I've read that manga before. I have read so many Yakuza romance shoujo manga. Well, josei manga usually, honestly. So many. If you want to buy stuff, there's a way. Interesting. Hey Fuyuhiko, how's that wound on your stomach doing?
Huh?
It's fine. Nothing to worry about. I thought you'd say that. You must have abnormally strong willpower to actually slice open your own stomach like that. Then again, you are the ultimate Yakuza. I just have Yakuza blood flowing in my veins. There's nothing strong about that. You know, I did some thinking about this when I was in the hospital. Like, maybe this is all a dream. I mean, this is a death game. There is a possibility in any death game that the answer to why this is all happening is that it is a coma fantasy. It's not necessarily my favorite explanation, but as I've said before, for death games, it's usually going to be that it's a dream/coma fantasy, aliens, government, or rich asshole. Those are the four most standard explanations for what's going on. Look at how he became all humble. It's quite adorable, eh? A dream, huh? How great would that be? Sorry, obviously you'd be thinking about that more than I would.
Yeah.
That's not true. I've seen plenty of people die up till now. And as long as I'm burdened with the Kuzuryu name, I'll always be dealing with a mountain of bodies. But you guys aren't like me. It's a sick joke to see students who live honest lives bumping each other off like this. This guy has always known violence and death. I see, he's used to it. Are you scared to talk to me? Hell no. Huh? There's no need to hide it. I'm used to being treated with caution by everyone. The world is a barbaric place, especially my world. It's like, if only Fuyuhiko could hear how long we've been like, I want to date you. We're not scared of you, Fuyuhiko. Moggy, who's that Australian woman speaking in your mic, huh? Did I use an Australian expression or something? The world is a barbaric place, especially my world. Everyone I know tries to settle things with violence. You guys just have different values than I do. My old man likes to say predators are always stronger than their prey. He's a hothead. Even if it's just a minor argument, he'll come at you with everything he's got. Okay. And when my mom fights, she seriously tries to kill him. Being a Yakuza means that you can kill the man you love to get your point across. Been hearing stuff like that since before I was old enough to understand what's going on around me. I'm Irish but sound American. I don't know what to tell you. That's a pretty outrageous home life. The worlds we both live in couldn't be more different. There are a few times where I nearly got killed in the aftermath of my parents' fights. But whenever something like that happened, Peko was right there by my side. I'm sorry I made you remember something painful.
Huh?
What? You don't need to apologize for that, you strange bastard. But still, I'm the rightful successor to the Kuzuryu clan. I don't get overwhelmed very easily. By the time I was in the 2nd grade, I didn't even cry if I lost in a fight. I see, good for you. How many fights are you getting into in the 2nd grade?
Oi, Kora.
Good for me. Don't treat me like a kid.
I really don't know what else to say to him. Anyway, it's not much, but I am starting to get to know Fuyuhiko a little better. After talking to Fuyuhiko for about some other things, I parted ways with him and returned to my room. Well, that was dumb of you, because I'm going to make you just turn around and go spend more time with him. There should be time for me to move around more freely. Why do we keep starting in the fucking lounge when we have to, like, back out of it? Yeah, again, Hajime. It's a good thing that we already dated Chiaki and she's maxed out. Okay. Man, we're all the way back in the girls' tower. Before we walk over there, we're gonna figure out where Fuyuhiko is. We're not gonna get all the way over there and then discover that he's over here hanging out or something. We are also gonna try to go into Chiaki's room and Akane's room, because we couldn't before. Sorry, I know we said that we were gonna find Fuyuhiko, but we're gonna do this first. Aha, access. Although apparently we found all the Monokuma dolls, so there's really no point to being in here other than being a snoop, but whatever. Okay, so we checked those two rooms. Now we're actually going to look at the map to see where Fuyuhiko is. Sonya's upstairs. Okay, Fuyuhiko is on floor 1 of the Strawberry House. Hajime, you've been accepted as one of the girly pops. It's not gay to date Fuyuhiko. It is the best option. It can... All right. For some reason, I started to turn down here. I'm like, wait, no, that's not where we're going. We're coming here to talk to him.
Ew.
What happened, Hajime? Don't waste your energy wandering around. Yes, we are going to invite Fuyuhiko to hang out. I have no idea what we're going to give him for a present this time, though. Oh, well, I guess it's not so bad talking to you once in a while. I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko about various things. It looks like we grew a little closer. Let's give him a present. Feel free to chime in with things that you think that he would like. It's not so important in this game, I believe. It seems like no matter what we give people, we actually get to go to the second phase. I was very paranoid about this in the first game, because if you didn't give them the right present, you didn't get to go to the second part of the date, and then you wouldn't, like, progress towards earning the abilities. Oh, right, we can, because he's so short, do you think he'll get mad if we give him the secret boots? Let's give him the secret boots. Oh, you think that there's, like, a connection with the dolls in the Yakuza? We can try doing that. This could also be interesting. The introductory book for pulling various cons. The cover has a black rabbit on it to avoid attention. Apparently there's a white rabbit and a red rabbit version of this book as well. I feel like this... It even has an eye patch. Let's give him this. You give him the secret boots and get an instant game over. He just fucking shanks us. Like, I feel like this is a good one to give him. I'm gonna give him this. You think he'll get mad because of the eye patch? I don't know. Like, I'm giving him this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You're giving that to me? Well, I guess I'll take it off your hands for now. Okay, you fucking tsundere. Hey, Hajime. Ah, never mind, it's nothing. Now I want to know. What? Mind your own business. I'm just, you know, looking for something. Is it love? Is that the thing that you're looking for? I mean, shut the fuck up. It's not like I'm looking for anything. He seems strangely on edge. Damn it, if I just had that, I wouldn't feel so pissed off. But someone's always at the supermarket, so I can't just calm down and go look for it. Shit, I feel like I'm going through withdrawal or something. He's starting to sound a little dangerous, but this means there's something he wants, right? What in the world is Fuyuhiko looking for? Is it sugar addiction? Do you have a sugar addiction? I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but do you want to eat something sweet? How do you know that? What? Seriously? I got it right? If you tell anyone about that, I'm gonna bury you next to that mountain over there. I can see why maybe Fuyuhiko wouldn't want to have people see him eating candy and pastries and stuff like that. He already has such a baby face. I can see that he would be concerned about his image if he was to eat something like a parfait or something. You don't have to be so angry. I like sweet things too. Sweet things can calm your nerves, and they also nourish your brain. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about. But still, it'd be embarrassing if anyone knew that the heir to the Kuzuryu clan likes eating fried dough cookies. That's a very weird way to phrase that. I wonder what they're translating. I like fried dough cookies too. They taste best when you eat them with milk. Hey, you bastard. Never ever say that again. Huh? Fried dough cookies? No, the other one. What, you don't like milk? Oh, milk? Didn't you hear what I just said? I'll seriously fucking bury you. This is bad. His eyes look real intense. I've never seen anyone get so mad over milk. Is he just like lactose intolerant? Is that... Damn it, if only my guts were stronger. Even I could... You can have some oat milk. Like, we have like lactose-free milk in the fridge. Like, you can have milk. Fuyuhiko, it's not gonna bother you. Is this a jelly-filled donut situation? I think so. Yeah, Asians and lactose intolerance go hand in hand. I know, but there's like lactose-free milk, there's almond milk, there's all sorts of things that he could have with it. Even I could have. Shit, I want to swallow it all in one gulp, you know, but with my height. He really doesn't have to be so hostile towards milk. There are other ways to get calcium. I don't know if this is a good time to say something like that, though. You laughed, didn't you? No, I didn't. But you're definitely laughing. It doesn't show on your face, but I can tell you're laughing on the inside. This... Damn it, I won't let you forget this. Fuyuhiko mumbled under his breath as he walked away in a hurry. So the next time we date him, we gotta give him some sort of treat, right? Well, that was an unexpected side of Fuyuhiko. When he talks like that, it's like he's a completely normal guy for his age. In fact, it might be dangerous to even think about completing that thought. After watching Fuyuhiko leave, I returned to my room. There should be time for me to move around more freely. Really? Normally we only get 2 dates per day. This makes me think that maybe, you know, there'll be like a big discovery tomorrow or something, that we're getting in all of our dating right now. No, not presents, damn it. Okay, where is he? Hiccup. I mean, we have no essence of time right now, probably. 3 times? Yeah. Okay, he's in the lounge. Over to Strawberry House we go. Yeah. Where is he? We require dating! That is such a disturbing fucking clown face. Can't even tell what time it is because there's no fucking windows. Damn it, this sucks. Fuyuhiko, there is a clock on the wall right beside you. Right beside you. Oh, we're gonna hang out more. You wanna hang out with me? Man, you're pretty weird. He's into it, though. I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko about various things. Looks like we grew a little closer. Yes.
Okay, what kind of candy do we have?
I mean, chocolate chip jerky is kind of sweet.
Ooh, let's give him this. Let's give him this. I think this is perfect. Yeah, okay, we're giving him this.
Huh?
Well, if you're gonna give that to me, I'll take it. Although this thing doesn't really look that useful. He didn't like it? But you just said you like sweet things. Maybe he doesn't like cold, maybe he doesn't like ice desserts.
あのな、
Hey, Hajime, is there any woman who's important to you? What kind of question is that? I think he's sussing out which team you're playing for. It's fine. Do you have one or not? Honestly, I never seriously thought about it. You're such a kid. If you did have one, I was going to tell you to take good care of her, but I guess it's a bit too soon for you.
たくよ。
But when you do have one someday, make sure you take good care of her. Don't be like me. I've lost 2 important women. Oh yeah, Pecos committed her crime because his little sister was killed. If you really didn't like it, you'd know. Very, very good point. Very good point. He's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, slams it into your face. A small aside, the irony of this is that it breaks the immersion of them being in a lack of food situation. Very true, I didn't even think about that. Everybody's starving and I'm just sitting here, like, hoarding potato chips and, like, cod roe baguette and, you know, like, all of the presents that we have. I'm like, I will only give you food. I will only share if you date me, apparently. It definitely feels like some sort of zombie situation where somebody's being an asshole and is, like, you know, hoarding resources.
Huh?
Whoa there, don't feel sorry for me. It's not like I wanted to make this awkward. But if my sister was still alive, I'd really want you guys to meet her. You'd probably be shocked. If you put it like that, she must be one hell of a sister.
てめえは
Do you know what my sister's ultimate talent was? She was also an ultimate? Interesting. She was the ultimate little sister, isn't that funny? Please don't get into some sort of siscon bullshit, please. Please, please do not ruin this character for me. Please. The ultimate little sister. How is she an awesome little sister? It's hard to put into words exactly. Anyway, she was definitely an amazing sister. She was always making a fool out of me, but it was always cute when she needed my help. Plus, if she cooked fried noodles during the temple festival, a huge line would form up outside the temple. I had canon about the gifts in these games, but you won't like it. Like, I won't like it because... Like, for real or like a joke? You probably just cared about her? Yeah. And she got an insane number of contracts from hand towel companies, you know? She was self-centered, selfish, extremely arrogant. But even so, she had this subtle way of making people do what she wanted.
だからよ。
She definitely deserved to be called the ultimate Yakuza. Within the clan, she was even called the reincarnation of my uncle, who was the most powerful of all the Kuzuryus. The most powerful of the Kuzuryu. I'd like to know more about that too. A joke? Yeah, then lay it on me. Let me know. They're NFTs. Oh my god. You're right.
いや、
It's before my time, so I don't really know the details, but apparently he was known as the Overlord of the South. See, inferiority complex, there you go, yeah. They say his final confrontation with the detective who was pursuing him nearly destroyed the world. Well, it's obvious that was just a rumor. Of course it's just a rumor. That would be outrageous if it wasn't.
俺は
Well, anyway, she was a really annoying little sister who pissed me off. But even so, she was the only little sister I ever had. Even when a faction within the Kuzuryu clan wanted to make her our next leader, she said this: I don't want to lead the clan. The reason I'm so amazing is because I'm your sister. She said that even though she was better than me at everything. Some people just don't want management positions, and that is perfectly fine. To you, your little sister must have truly been the ultimate little sister. Maybe.
まったくよ。
But still, when she said that to me, I couldn't accept it. All I could do was yell at her and say, you lead, I can live by myself.
俺は
How small was I? Fuyuhiko. Why am I even talking to you about this? Because I'm an excellent listener. That's why.
あ
It's probably, you know,
That harmless looking face of yours. What, you've grown accustomed to my face? Is that a compliment or an insult? Who knows? It's a compliment.
とにかく
Well, anyway, sorry about that. I guess I got all sentimental and shit after all. I really don't mind. If you think I look like someone who's easy to talk to, then I'll listen to you as much as you want. Don't act like hot shit, you virgin. Okay, again, there is nothing wrong with being a virgin. This game, I swear to God. I see. So you're not. Shut up. Don't talk back to me so calmly. I mean, there's always something wrong, right? Yeah. Even though it's happening gradually, I know Fuyuhiko is slowly opening up to me. Once again, I feel like I was able to understand him a little bit. After changing the subject and talking about other things for a while, I returned to my room. What time is it right now? Yeah, it's still listed as daytime. It's just been listed as daytime for the entire day. Huh, it's already 10 p.m. Just as I thought. I can't get a sense of what time it is when there are no windows or Monokuma announcements. It's still a little early, but I should go back to my room. Okay. Where is everyone? Is there anybody who's out and about that it is important for us to talk to before we go back to our room? The girls are all in their rooms. And the boys are all in their rooms as well. I mean, we could try talking to the doors here to see if it gives us any dialogue. We'll try the other girls as well, just in case. Yeah, no. It's that I always get suspicious when they do something like this. Like, they put us here to specifically walk back to our room instead of just teleporting us to our room. Like, when they give you the option to move, I always feel like there's something else I should be doing or discovering. I'm trying to do my very best not to worry, but even I have my limits. I'm hungry. Oh, I heard that. Jeez, are you whining already? It's only your second day. It's so jeez of you to do that all I can say is jeez. You should stop being stubborn. Just hurry up and start the killing already. What do you want? My, you don't even have the energy to be mad, huh? Well, I have good news for you guys. You've all lost your drive ever since you guys got here, right? You have the drive of an old man in his 50s. In order for you guys to get your energy back, I'm providing a special service with all my heart. So, everyone please gather at Grape Tower tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. 7 in the morning? Like, you better do a fucking wake-up call then, Monokuma, if you expect us to wake up at 7. There's no alarm clock in this room. How do you expect us to wake up? That's your responsibility, so you figure it out. By the way, being late is strictly prohibited. It's like, okay. Nekamaru, please wake everyone up. Okay then, goodbye. Serviceful with all your heart, huh? It's no use. My stomach feels so empty I can't stop thinking about food. If I know Monokuma, there's no way he'll provide that for us. Damn it. I pulled up the thin covers of my futon, desperately trying to ignore my hunger pangs, and went to sleep. Today I interviewed random strangers on the street and asked them, what do you hate about Monokuma? Here are the results. He has a foul mouth, a terrible personality, and he's a rude pig, but he's still popular despite all that. He's a lazy ass who doesn't work hard at all, and yet he's more skilled and better than people who do. Not only did God give him both hands, God gave him everything. He always talks crap about others, but nobody really talks crap about him. That
he's willing to die to protect the woman he loves. That he can't live without me. He's usually cold towards me, but he takes good care of me when I'm sick.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that manga before.
He always slaps me around when he drinks, but afterwards he cries and gently hugs me.
That's a fucking red flag right there. That just, you leave. You leave.
I hate that his job changes every time he gets a new job.
I know, that sucks, right? If only you could just continue working the same job when you get a new job, and then you already know how to do everything.
He's extremely responsive when other people say things like drinks, group dates, and promotions. I hate that my daughter suddenly got curvier after she enrolled in middle school. That's fucking weird. Like, ugh. Ugh. Those were the results. Aw, I'm so loved. I don't think I'll belong to one person for a while.
Like, can we not describe middle schoolers as curvy, please? I'm starting to feel this strange chill. Well, obviously it must be from hunger. What time is it now? I sat up much slower than usual and then headed straight to the lounge. 6:30 a.m. It's a miracle I was able to wake up. The kind thing to do would be to go and bang on everyone's door to make sure that they're up in time as well. As I recall, it's bad if we don't gather at Grape Tower by 7. I don't expect much from Monokuma, but I guess I should go for it now. Okay, where is everybody? Wait, did everybody else wake up and fucking not wake us up? God damn, that's cold. Okay. We got all the girls there. So the boys are all still in their rooms. Okay, let's talk to the girls and then see about waking up the boys. Hajime, do you remember our promise? Was it to talk about the laws of, like, robotics? Yeah, promise? You mean continuing your lecture on the 3 laws of robotics?
よろしいでしょうか?
It is only proper that I keep our promise, so I shall explain.
That's why you shouldn't talk to strangers on the street. I guess I'll let her talk.
First, let us review. The first law is safety, the second law is obedience, and the third law is self-defense, correct? Now, regarding the second law of obedience, it is possible for it to conflict the first law.
Conflict? I see, if a robot was ever ordered to harm a human. Huh?
Correctamundo.
Not something I would expect her to say. Please don't say that again.
ですね.
In any event, it is said that robots do not necessarily need to obey the second law.
ですが,
Regardless, the 3 laws of robotics are quite abstract, so there are a lot of other issues.
Seriously, why does Sonia know so much about this? I mean, we already know that she's a horror fan. Apparently she's been reading or watching some sci-fi as well. Do all royalty possess such forbidden knowledge? This isn't forbidden knowledge, it's sci-fi, okay. That's it? Okay, so we head down. Ladies, hello. Okay, we'll talk to Akane first. Akane, what are you doing here? What do you mean? Everyone is supposed to be gathering. It makes sense for her to be here. Well, I've been thinking about this statue.
俺の勘によると
It's not alive or anything, but it has a strong aura. I can't think of it as a regular human aura. This thing might be the most powerful creature on the island.
ワクワクしてきたぜ
Yes, that sure gets me going. Is this a person? The nameplate says ogre, so isn't it a statue of an ogre?
おっしゃ
Ogre or whatever, it's fine as long as it's strong.
うん
Oh, it looks like it's almost time. I'll head over to the Grape Tower first. Is she thinking about fighting the strongest creature on the island? Good morning, Shiaki. Are you going to the Grape Tower? Yeah, Rip Sakura, exactly, yeah. It is interesting though that like she's positioned there because we've had questions, of course, as to where this fits in the timeline with the first game, especially with Byakuya being in both of them. So very interesting to see more like allusions to the first game. Huh? She walked by me without even replying. It's like me in the morning. Hey, Chiaki. I was sleeping. You were sleeping? Isn't it dangerous to sleepwalk? Don't fall asleep while I'm asking that.
Ohayo.
No, I'll be fine, I think. You don't look fine at all. You want to go to Grape Tower together? I feel fine, I think. I honestly wondered with them talking about like airflow and stuff like that. I'm like, is somebody gonna like gas the crummy rooms? Is she really okay? Okay, let's see about going over to the boys' side to see if we can wake them up. There's a good chance it's not gonna let us do this and we just have to go to Grape Tower. Yeah, okay. Everyone who gathered here had pale faces. Man, I'm tired. I'm seriously so tired. Stop complaining. You're bringing me down. But I'm exhausted. Not only can we not eat food, but we're being forced to come here early in the morning. This isn't about just you. We're all getting screwed here. I mean, that's kind of a shitty thing to say, Hajime, though, because, like, yeah, it's not about just him, but it is about him as part of the group. Like, he's allowed to be tired and hungry and cranky and not happy with the situation. But we're getting screwed the most. Obviously, we're more tired than everyone else. I mean, we had to take the contact elevator to get here from Strawberry House. So we had to walk all the way from Strawberry House to the elevator and then walk all the way over here. I mean, now you're just complaining a lot. The longer you walk, the more calories you burn. So obviously we're more tired than you guys. Stop whining. You're fine. You don't have to worry about getting hungry since you're a robot. I'm in a similar situation. I left my charger inside my cottage.
Man, you guys are already starting to brag about how unhealthy you are.
You got a lot of nerve coming here. Now that we have all gathered here so early in the morning, what do you intend to make us do this time? Yeah, suffer for you, woman, Kaz.
I just want everyone to be healthy again.
Healthy.
You're losing your drive because you're burning rubber down the unhealthy highway, right? I'm offering this service so that we can all feel healthy again. So, from this day forward, I'd like you to make Monokuma Tai Chi part of your daily routine every morning.
Also, Monokuma annihilates the rules of robotics, right? Monokuma Tai Chi.
All right, start the music.
地球の重力を最大限に利用し、自己を無意識の緊張から解き放つべし。
Yeah. Make optimal use of Earth's gravity and release yourself from the tension of your conscious self.
Ah, yes, burn more calories, exactly.
呼吸に合わせてゆっくりと柔らかく円を描くように動くべし。
Control your breathing slowly and softly. Move as if you're drawing a circle.
What martial art are you doing, Nekomaru? It doesn't sound like you're doing Tai Chi.
自然にあるがままに心身ともにリラックスするべし。
Naturally, as you are, just as you are, relax your body and mind.
This is clearly affecting my hunger. Why exactly do we have to do this?
ほらそこ、ダラダラしない。
Hey, over there, don't dawdle.
ふ
We sure worked up a good sweat. Staying healthy is definitely super important. Oh, fuck off. We did a bunch of pointless exercises thanks to you, and now we're hungrier than ever.
腹減ったぞ
I can't move.
お前ら
The road to good health is not an easy one. It might be painful, but we'll do this again tomorrow. Unless something big happens, I won't allow any tardies or absences. Make sure you remember that.
そんな
You intend to keep making us do this?
くそ
Guys, I don't think I'm gonna last until tomorrow.
畜生
Enough already. How much longer is this gonna last?
やったね
Didn't he say until the killing starts?
これも因果律の定めか
It seems the plausibility of those words is finally starting to affect us. If this persists any longer, it wouldn't surprise me if something really did happen.
畜生
I don't want to die in a place like this. If I'm gonna die in a place like this, I might as well... What are you saying? Calm down.
うっせうっせ
I can't fucking calm down.
畜生
There's no food, there's no way to escape. If this goes on, everyone's gonna starve to death.
おいこら
Wait, are you telling us just to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
What?
Huh? You mean you'd rather die?
あ
I got it. You're just saying that because you're the traitor. What? You're planning to make us all weak so you can kill us all. What are you saying?
おいこら
Fess up. You've been secretly getting food from your future Foundation buddies, haven't you? Well, not from them, but we did sneak over a bunch of food from the gacha machine. I swear you better...
だからさ
Making a scene is just gonna make us hungrier, so let's just calm down for now. You're right. Even if you guys fight, our situation isn't gonna change.
逃れられんようだな
Wait to die from impending starvation, or wait for someone to kill someone else before that happens. At any rate, it's a rather difficult situation.
僕はね
Which one is the true hope? I'll just follow what everyone else decides. If you're gonna choose, you should hurry. The longer we keep waiting, the closer we get to death. The conversation ended there. It seems nobody had the energy to keep talking or arguing, so we silently left Grape Tower. I'm just standing, but I feel dizzy. My sense of balance is off. It's like I'm I'm in a rocking boat or something. That doesn't mean I should just stay put. If I just leave this matter alone, something bad might happen. It's not like I'm worried, but I should go see how everyone's doing. More dating time?
おいこら
Tai Chi? Is he fucking serious? Yes, let's invite Fuyuhiko to hang out.
あ
I'm just gonna tell you right now, hanging out with someone like me isn't all that fun. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko. Looks like Fuyuhiko and I grew a little closer. Yes. Give him the antique doll? Okay, we'll do. Where is it? Antique doll.
なんだと
Are you seriously okay with that? I mean, do you have any idea what this thing is worth? Man, I don't know what to say. I never thought I'd get something so amazing at a place like this. Hajime, I'll never forget this favor.
あ
Hey, Hajime, what's the first thing you want to do when you get out of here? Let's see. First, I want to find a safe place to relax and get some decent sleep. Really? Food? Food isn't your first thing? Okay. That sounds great to me. Jeez, compared to this place, I'd rather stay at a prison. That's an odd comparison. At least this place has soft beds, a beautiful ocean, and entertainment. You're right. What about you? What are you gonna do?
俺は
Me? The first thing I'm gonna do is visit my sister's grave. Worth a lot on the blockchain. I also need to hold a funeral for Peko, even though there's nothing left of her. And for Mahiru as well.
Not for Teru Teru, though, or Byakuya. I see. You're right. Hey, Hajime. I think you're pretty awesome, you know? He's like, now kiss. When it comes to me and the others, at least we know where our confidence is coming from. But you, that part of you is missing. Despite that, you don't let it get to you. You've kept a cool head throughout this all so far. You're giving me way too much credit. I'm just trying to endure everything the best I can. That's what I'm talking about. It's amazing enough that you're even able to endure all this.
俺なんて
I blindly rushed into revenge without thinking things through, with no concern for anything else. And in the end, I can't take back the consequences of that decision.
あのな
But after seeing you and the others keep it together, I feel like I'm starting to see what I need to be focusing on right now. We will definitely survive and escape from here, and I'll do anything to make that happen.
畜生
If not, Peko, Mahiru, everyone's death will go to waste. And that's when I realized. This wasn't the same Fuyuhiko Kusuryu I met when we first arrived on the island. This is a man who's overcome great hardships. What can I do from now on? I still don't know, but I do know what I can say right now. Fuyuhiko, let's definitely escape this island, okay? And when we do, would it be alright if we visited their graves together?
あ
Yeah, I'm sure that it'd make them happy.
おいこら
And Hajime, that part of you might be missing, but I think there's still something there. Because I was able to talk to you like this, and I was able to reflect on my past. And from there, I'm able to move forward. That's it. Maybe your talent is that you're the ultimate counselor. What the heck? I don't want a talent like that. It sounds like it'd be stressful. I think it's totally perfect for you. Our somber conversation took an unexpected, lighthearted turn, and we laughed harder than we had in a while. I parted ways with Fuyuhiko and returned to my room for now. We're just heading straight back again. There should be more time for me to move around freely. Sorry, Akane. Bye-bye. See you later. Where is Fuyuhiko? We might be coming off a little desperate, but that's fine. Yeah, he's in the lounge. And creeping Chiaki. Yeah, poor Akane and creeping Chiaki, yeah. Okay, so he's in the lounge at the Strawberry House. Okay, lounge is upstairs. I gotta feel bad that, like, we haven't clicked on this door, but it exudes such malice. Like, I'm afraid of clicking on it and starting something. Like, I know this game won't allow us to start, like, some fucking end game or something right here, but, you know, but... I don't know. It's like, I assume it wouldn't do anything, but the cautious part of me is like, don't touch the door. Oh, my pet? Good idea. Oh, shit. God damn. I feel like some games we go for so long that we don't have to clean anything, and then this game, it's just gone so fast. Okay. We'll give you a ramen and a coconut juice, because we have 2 of those. I do want to try maxing out the hope meter for one of them. What else can we give you? What do we have 2 of? Oh, I don't know if I want to give a male cylinder to this, but we're gonna do it anyway because there's 2 of them. In a trial, you never get steps. Very, very true. Very true. Okay. Oh no, sorry, I'd like to be alone. I'm not really feeling good right now. God damn it. He looks a little pale. I guess he really doesn't feel well. Ugh,
Now we need to find some other wiener to date. Not presents. Okay, who are we gonna throw some time away with? What is everyone... Who's everyone's next best? Bottom row is completely dead. You're one date away from Fuyuhiko. Oh my god, you're right. How dare. Hopefully, because if this is like yesterday, then we'll have 3 chances today. So hopefully we can come back in the next chance and actually get that finished. Say Gundam or Akane. Yeah, maybe let's talk to Akane. Yeah, I guess Akane. Where is she? Oh, she's in the lounge. Okay. Yeah, Akane is fun at least. I do find her personality, honestly, to be so kind of bizarre. Because she's the ultimate gymnast, right? But she's so combat-oriented. It's very weird. Hey, Akane. You want to hang out? Food. I spent time today trying to cheer up Akane. Looks like we grew a little closer. Yes, we will give her a present. And although we have food, and it would make more sense to give her food, I want to find the thing that was like Sakura, yeah, the Yogami Clan Codex. I think that this, although, like, honestly, the ultimate masseuse, maybe that would be more for, like, Nekomaru? Oh, shit. I accidentally gave that to her. I was trying to look at the description, but whatever. I think it'll still work for her. I've just seen a writing prompt now. I've just seen a hilarious writing prompt now. Oh, she didn't seem to like it much. Hey, you. What? What's your name again? Thanks, Akane. You should actually be remembering our name because, like, her family name, Owari, admittedly, this is all hard to say based off of the fact that they're using Romanji, like the English alphabet, for their names. But Owari means, like, over, finished, end, done, sort of thing. While Hajime's name means, like, to start, like, beginning, the first, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm like, really, like, Akane, if anyone should be remembering our name, it should be you. It's Hajime Hinata. All right, that sort of sounds like your name. Sorry, I keep forgetting somehow. I'll remember it easier if you keep giving me food or something. Are you an animal or something? Oh well, later. Wait, hold on, we only just started talking. Even so, I'm not interested in someone who looks like they have low fighting power. Just from looking at you, you're probably around a 2. I don't deal with anything lower than trash, you know. What kind of measurement system is that? I don't know, it sounds very Saiyan to me. Like, why are you focusing on fighting power? That doesn't matter in gymnastics, right?
Huh?
Gymnastics? What are you talking about? I mean, you're the ultimate gymnast, right? Oh, that! Setting records and winning competitions is easy money. Money? You're just doing it for the money? I'm just here to get paid. You know, like, I'm just here so I don't get sued. There's nothing wrong with doing it for the money. Yeah, that's right. I've been doing it since this really persistent old man convinced me to give it a try. I've been running and jumping all over the place ever since I was a kid. You know, it's, what's it called again? That thing where you run non-stop through a bunch of cluttered areas? Parkour? Is Akane talking about that? It's when you keep running and you jump around obstacles and buildings.
Parkour?
わかったぜ。
Oh, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what the old man called it too. Well, it doesn't matter what it's called. When you got people chasing you, you just naturally end up doing parkour when you're running away from them. What kind of life are you living, Akane? Why are people chasing you? You should try chasing me sometimes. I seriously won't get caught. What kind of situations do you get into where you need to do parkour in the middle of the city? She's pretty crazy, but I'm a little jealous of how cheerful she is. After continuing my mostly one-sided conversation with Akane, I left the area. I like how the subtitles changed Akane to Kanye. I'm like, after my one-sided conversation with Kanye, which is the only sort of conversation that I would want to have with Kanye, please don't speak. I mean, she's made soft references to it before. Homie has had a hard life. It seems very true. Yeah. Okay. It's no use. I think I've reached my limit. I'm hungry. If this keeps going until I die. What am I thinking? If I stay locked up in this place any longer, I'm seriously gonna go crazy. Exit. I need to find the exit. Where is it? Where is the exit? Damn it, where the fuck is the exit?
The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. That's it. There's still that place. Nobody has gone inside there yet. That life-threatening game is just another one of Monokuma's lies. It's possible that the exit is on the other side of that door. That's right. That's definitely it. Then I should go. I should go to the final dead room. I barely have any energy left. I can't even run decently. Okay, before we go there, where is everyone? Nobody is in their bedroom, it seems. Nobody's upstairs. Okay, we have Akane and Mekamaru downstairs. Interesting. Very few people on the map. Okay. Oh, easy with the final dead room. Yeah. It's, I'm very surprised that nobody is showing up. There's no point, I think, in talking to, like, their rooms and stuff. They're just gonna be gone. They're just not gonna be here. Oh! Hajime Hinata breaks through level 50. We just got a, an achievement for that. Why was I pulling up my map? There was a reason. Damn it, I lost again. I just can't unleash my power when I'm this hungry. Have you been trying the room? Oh no, the two of them are sparring, okay. What a pity. I still haven't gotten serious yet. Regardless, if I ever decide to get serious with this body, you won't even last a second. You are a robot.
まだだ。
Yeah, right. Let's train one more time. Can't believe they're going at it right now. Is it okay for them to burn their energy like this? You better not exert yourself too much. You haven't eaten in a while, after all. Don't remind me. I was finally able to forget about food. Well, you're really lucky since you can still live even if you don't eat. Anyway, since you have that body now, does that mean you can do it with electricity? Very kinky, Akane. That is a niche interest. Do it to me with electricity. Won't it feel so much more amazing with electricity than with your bare hands? I guess I have no choice. When I'm done with you, your body won't be able to live without it. I don't even have the energy or willpower to say anything anymore. Yeah, I feel like our run speed is actually, like, they've turned that down. I'm not gonna go on sidetracks when it comes to that. Yeah. Like, we're running so much slower than we did before. Anyways, let's save before we go into this room. I know that this is, like, plot related and we're supposed to go here, but I still get worried. Okay. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I mean, it is just supposition, and it is literally the only place. Like, I don't know why you guys haven't been discussing the fact that it's probably through here before. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. That's not true, Chiaki. The exit's gonna be in there. There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What are you planning on doing once you obtain it? Do you need it? You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. And it looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, Hajime. Okay? Chiaki and I went back to Grape House together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death and there's no way to escape. Is it really okay to just lay here and take it, or... This morning I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Yeah, someone's definitely dead. I feel like, did Mekamaru explode or something? What was his timer that he keeps talking about actually a bomb? What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused? And as soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence towards everything began to overpower my body. Like, and we go back to sleep. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness. It sounded like something fell, you think? Could be.
I had been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. There I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny, expensive car. There's no way a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment, and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. And at night, he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad about myself.
Someone squished to death? Yeah, like one of those like grape statues just toppled over and squished somebody. My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold, as if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Tai Chi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. It's already 5 minutes until 7 a.m. I really don't want to waste my energy in participating in that activity. But if I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. I mean, it's not in the rule book, it's just a suggestion at this point. And I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower. Anybody? Okay, the girls seem to be in their rooms. So we're gonna try knocking on their doors first, because we need to investigate with that explosion. If I don't go to Monokuma Tai Chi, everyone will suffer is one of my favorite out of context lines. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Okay, because I feel like it could be Akane that's dead, we're gonna check the back rooms first. Haha, the back rooms. I should just obey and head over to Grape Tower. But the girls are here as well. Like, they're not there either. It could also be Fuyuhiko dying, because his room is... No, it's not below us. That's right. They're mirrored. Okay, never mind. God, the run is so slow now. Hajime, good morning. How did you teleport in front of us? You were in your room. We checked it. We saw it on the map. Sonia, you seem energetic. What's so funny? My goodness, Hajime. When did your face become Mont Blanc all of a sudden? Which is a dessert. She's not energetic. She's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine, so may I take a bite out of you? You'd get a stomachache. Oh my, now there's an adorable shortcake. I'm not a shortcake, I'm Chiaki. Chiaki, you too? Are you about to head over to Grape Tower? It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so now you're on the fucking map for here. Yeah. Come on, we really don't have time to relax. If we don't hurry, we're gonna be late. You're right. Oh my, Hajime. Upon closer inspection, your face looks like a satretort. Okay. I really want to try satretort. I don't know if anybody's in, like, countries where it's a lot more common. The only time I've had anything even remotely like satretort was there was a limited edition Japanese Kit Kat that was satretort flavored. And I'm like, oh my god, chocolate and apricot is, like, so good. Like, I really want to try that cake at some point. Although I've heard it's very dry because it's meant to be eaten with, like, coffee or tea. So I don't know if maybe I'd be just better off making a chocolate cake that's, like, more to my taste and doing, like, a layer cake with apricot jam in the middle or something. But, yeah, I would really like to try that. Might I trouble you for a bite near the center? I shall repay the favor later. Sonia, please get a grip on yourself. Okay, where's the fucking tunnel? There it is. More for you than for me. Yeah. But still, like, I even feel like apricot is an underutilized flavor. Like, I feel like some sort of white cake or angel food cake or something with, like, a layer of apricot jam would be really, really nice. Then I'll press the button. When I press the button, the door in front of me instantly opened. Do you think there's going to be a body in here? Do you think there's going to be, like, an exploded Nekomaru in here? It was very sudden. That's right, it's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly. What did I say? Admittedly, I said exploded, and that very much is not exploded. That's a mallet to the head. Oh no, the chocolate cake part. Yeah, no, that's what I figured you meant. Like I said, like a white cake with, like, the apricot filling, I think would be just as good. On the other side of that door, I saw the remains of our friend. Yeah, he was fine getting shot by a bazooka, but a hammer and a mallet is apparently too much.
死体が発見されました。
A body has been discovered.
一定の捜査時間の後、学級裁判を開きます。
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
I'm very curious to know if he's just like in sleep mode or something. Like, I feel like there's been a lot talked about like Mekamaru's capabilities. It would be very interesting if he wasn't actually dead at all. Likely he was, yeah. I mean, he's looking pretty squished right now, so... A violent shiver coursed through my body. Oh, and like you said about something falling, that pillar is knocked over. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. Monokuma specified that if someone kills Nekomaru, it would still count as murder. 100%. I just mean that, like, because he has that sleep mode where he would appear as if dead, I feel like it's a little bit of the Chekhov's gun sort of thing. Why would you introduce that if it wasn't going to be an important mechanic? Well, Akane would be the prime suspect, but it can't be that simple. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't really see Akane killing Nekomaru. You know, maybe accidentally while they were sparring, but yeah. Anyways, we do have an ad break starting in 50 seconds. We do scheduled ad breaks on this channel so that way everyone's on the same schedule. I can pause and no one misses any content. And so if you get ads, please stick through them to support the channel. You are not going to miss a single thing. If you don't get ads either because you're subbed or you're just in an area that isn't being served ads right now, we're going to have secret friend time instead. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please just let me wake up. With the rope around him, I wonder if he was like tied to the pillar and he like used, I don't know, like a fucking jetpack or something to try to blast off from it and knocked it over on top of himself in some way. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Nekomaru? No. This is a lie, right? Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement, it's unfortunate, but there's no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing. There's also a big blood smear at the top of the pillar, which is nowhere near the body. I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out. Well, unfortunately for you, Hajime, in this game, they don't really bother explaining fucking why sometimes, so you might not get an answer. Hey, what happened? Akane. Move. Move it! Akane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru. Maybe he fell on top of it, like with your jetpack theory. Yeah, like I feel, because there was the whole joke about, like, do you fly? Like, so many times, Kazuichi was like, do you fly? Like, I think it would be very interesting if it turns out that he actually can fly. And that he did have, like, some sort of jetpack. Why? Why is Nekomaru... Why did he have to die again? Damn it. I never paid you back. I never paid you back for the help last time. I guess you should have listened to Fuyuhiko when he said, like, hey, you know, you should make your amends now. Damn it. This is just too much. Why did Nekomaru have to die?
Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us. Well, at least she wasn't the cause this time. Very true, as far as we're aware, at least. Why? Why does this always happen? Well, you see, Chiaki, because we were kidnapped and put into a killing game. So yes, this is going to be a recurring theme. No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop? Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right? Who did it? Who killed Nekomaru?
Yeah.
Looks like someone is finally pumped up. You. You know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru? Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose? You know, 'cause he was a robot? Are you talking about Nekomaru? Akane, calm down. Calm those titties. Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Did Monokuma just say let? I think it's just like him blaming Nekomaru for not stopping it. You know, I think it's just a victim blamey thing rather than the idea of Nekomaru like sitting back and allowing the killer to kill him. But it could be. It is an interesting turn of phrase. Monokuma? Is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer is one of you guys. I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him. A life that dies once will never return twice. That's a reality for you. Yeah, like the ultimate team manager making the ultimate sacrifice so the rest don't starve. True. That could be an aspect to this. So, even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine. Also, this is a gift from me to you. Red bean bread and milk. Oh, I'm sure that Fuyuhiko's gonna be so happy about that milk. I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial. I'll definitely find out who killed Nekomaru. And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. Yeah, like I've said before, you cannot help anyone if you are in a position of weakness. Like you shouldn't feel guilty that other people are starving if you're also starving and you have some food. Like, you need to also take care of yourself to be able to help other people. Damn it. I'm gonna eat. Come on, Hajime. You too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again. Eat it slowly, and it'd be bad if you got a stomachache. I want to see a shot of Akane with a plate of food, and the camera goes off her for a second, and once we see her again, her entire plate of food is gone, plate included. Just hoovered up, yeah. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. It looks like you've gotten your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already. I'm gonna do it.
The killer. And you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands.
ですが、
Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. Hold on. You mean the guys in the strawberry house? Now that you mention it, no one is here.
うーん。
That's weird. Should have come over to Grape Tower because we had a Monokuma Tai Chi. Kirby with Akane's face on top. I like that. That's weird. They should have come over to Grape Tower because we had a Monokuma Tai Chi.
まったくもう。
Jeez, how unacceptable. I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was beyond my expectations.
しょうがないな。
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is.
Anyways. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too?
頑張ってね。
Now do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial.
I hear something.
あの、
What do you hear?
Could it be Nekomaru?
くそ。
Of course not. He's already dead.
おう。
Well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. Is it Nekomaru's alarm going off in his chest? What sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything.
あの、
And what about Gundam and the others? Is it all right that we have not summoned them here?
They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right. They should have already heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Then we should start the investigation soon.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. First, I need to take a look at the Monokuma file. Damn, 6'4" and 268 pounds. He was beefy. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the Funhouse. His head is severely damaged beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered. I think the extra weight is from the metal. I was actually just thinking that. I'm like, you know, with the height and weight, like, that's kind of like a wrestler physique. But I'm like, wait a second. Like, he's made of metal now. Did they take that into consideration when they wrote that bio? Because I feel like a 6'4" robot that has the dimensions that he has would be a lot heavier than, like, especially one that can withstand a bazooka blast, you know? He isn't made from, like, a tin can sort of material that would be lightweight. Yeah, I would think it has to be his pre-robot weight, right? Like, he would be so much heavier at 6'4" and, like, that, like, you know, whatever, like, 48-inch chest or whatever it said for him. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems that they separated due to a severe impact. The vibranium stuff, yeah. Captain America is just, like, chucking him at people. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. See, the way that his chest is crumpled there, I wonder if the doors are broken and the sound that Akane is hearing is the alarm. Like, I wonder if he was in sleep mode and his alarm was set to re-wake him. But, you know, he died while he was in sleep mode, maybe. His arms and legs were detachable. It looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean that Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay, we will talk to people first and then look at things. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything yet.
任せとけ。
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it. Looks like that's gonna be a little hard.
おう。
Oh, I remember. There is something I thought was weird. It happened early in the morning. You're going back that far?
つうかさ
Come on, you noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? And here again, no one else is gonna have heard it except for the two of us. Because we're in those like rooms with the bad soundproofing. Rumbling. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much.
えっと
I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I don't think the mallet is the murder weapon. There's no oil on it. Yeah. Like, I feel like maybe that was used to damage his chest, but I don't think that that's what killed him. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after that... Then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep.
どういうことだ
In the end, I never found out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. Just, what was that sound? You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find anything out with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning, but I'm also not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not.
なんでだよ
What the hell? I went through the trouble of remembering that and you got nothing? Jeez, you're so damn useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. Akane's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Sonia, what do you got to say?
In this case, Monokuma's file. In this case's Monokuma file, there is no written time of death, right?
Didn't that happen when Ibuki and Hiyoko died too?
Oh, did it?
It's kind of interesting that you didn't notice that or know it or remember it. But the reason the time of death wasn't mentioned when those other two died was because the time of death was key to the mystery surrounding their murder. Could that be the case this time too?
あの
By the way, I would like to confirm this just in case.
と
Ultimately, it is safe to assume that the Grape Tower and the Strawberry Tower are the same building.
Yes, we proved that. Well, that's the only thing that we can think of. Even when we experimented with Chiaki's handbook and left it in the Grape Tower, it still showed up in the Strawberry Tower.
つまり
The reason each tower's wall is different colors is because the floor lighting is changing the colors. The reason Usami's floor portrait is different in each tower is because it is merely a projection.
Yeah, that should be the case.
では
Then it is decided. The two towers are the same building. Which means the scene of the crime is simultaneously Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower.
Grape Tower and Strawberry Tower are the same building. I mean, if you really want to be like 1,000... Oh, actually, I can see now that there's a lock on the strawberry door. I was like, just leave the room, go around, and come in from the other side. If a pillar is still over, and like Nekomaru is still lying dead on the floor, you know it's the same place. How does that pertain to Nekomaru's murder?
あれれ
Huh?
What's this?
Did you find something?
あのね
Under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body.
You didn't need to correct yourself like that. And what do you mean rock-like fragments?
ほら
Here, look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
あのね
But oddly enough, though these fragments are underneath his body, there are hardly any on top of his body at all.
So the pillar fell before Nekomaru fell?
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means that they're not that important.
Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think that they're important. Pillar fragments have been added to the truth bullets. Okay. The walls are probably not going to be important. Yeah. What about the pillar? Okay. Okay. I guess we'll just start left and work our way right. I know, save, yeah. Oh, wrong button. God damn it. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? Not just that, there's a strange liquid all over the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus behind me is the door to Great Hall. The 2 pillars on either side of that door haven't been changed either. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something. I see. I got it. Got what? This pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. This huge pillar? If you got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yep, well that's possible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon. Hajime, grab that end over there. Huh? We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. Jeez, you're more forceful than usual. It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you? Alright. If that's how it's gonna be. My body can take it. Kaioken times 3. No, seriously, just give it up already. It's no use. It won't even budge. If 2 people can't move this pillar, then it's impossible to use as a bludgeoning weapon. There's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robo-Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. Okay, tipped over pillar has been added. So we're gonna save again. And that is gonna be it for Danganronpa for today.